5 strangest islands in the world. There may be up to 6,700 islands in the world, and each one has a distinctive shape, habitat, and history. Though not all of them are what you'd anticipate, a few are unique for how strange they are. Do you want to know what makes them unique? Join me as we explore the top 5 wackiest islands on Earth in today's video. 1. Socotra Island, Yemen. A little-known archipelago that is one of the biodiverse locations of the world is located about 240 miles to the south of the Arabian Peninsula. Socotra, the largest island, is 82 miles long and 31 miles wide. It is a part of the Republic of Yemen. It was isolated from the neighboring landmasses many millions of years ago due to its distinctive terrain, and this allowed its animal and plant life to evolve entirely independently. For instance, you can find the fabled dragon's blood tree on Socotra. It is renowned for producing a dark crimson sap in addition to having an umbrella-like appearance. It is one of 300 plant species on the island that are categorized as endemic, which implies that they don't occur naturally elsewhere. A lot of different birds, reptiles including skinks and chameleons, crabs, and spiders like the blue baboon tarantula can all be claimed to have this trait. The island was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2008 because it is such a unique location, and it is hoped that future generations will benefit from minimal human development there. 2. Yuva Island, Norway. Yuva Island is frequently referred to as the world's most remote island. It is located about 1,100 miles north of Queen Maud Land in Antarctica, 1,600 miles south of Africa, and 1,200 miles east of the Sandwich Islands. The volcanic island, which is located deep within the South Atlantic Ocean, was claimed by Norway in 1027, and because no other nearby country had any interest in it, it was made a dependency in 1930. It has a surface area of around 19 square miles and is covered in ice almost the whole year. As a result, the only non-animal life that flourishes there are various types of fungi. However, it was made a protected reserve in 1971 due to its abundance of bird species and seal populations. Glaciers cover 93% of the island, and since they are so thick, the island appears to be shaped like a dome. Visits to the island are severely restricted because there is no permanent population there. And even if you were able to obtain a permit, you would still have to risk a landing because of the hostile climate, rocky coast, and rough seas. 3. Vulcan Point, Philippines. Volcanoes are among the most potent natural disasters to ever strike the Earth, and because of their potential to alter the landscape, they have given rise to several peculiar geographical features. One of the best instances of this is the island known as Vulcan Point. Due to thousands of years of volcanic activity, this rocky outcrop is absolutely distinctive. The Taal volcano, which is located in Luzon Island, is the second most active volcano in the Philippines, with 33 documented eruptions, many of which have occurred recently. A lake and 2 volcanoes are located in the island center. At the volcano's summit, a basin is filled with meltwater to create the largest crater lake in the world. The apex of one of the volcano cones, Vulcan Point, a small island, is situated within this body of water. The only spot in the world where you may find an island within a lake that is within another island that is within a lake, that is within an island in an archipelago in the Pacific Ocean is Vulcan Point, according to this information. The fact that Vulcan Point is a third-order island alone has led to its unexpected rise in popularity as a tourist attraction. 4. Faduf Island, Senegal. Faduf Island is one of the oddest islands you will ever visit. It is situated in the Atlantic Ocean just off the coast of Senegal. The first indication that anything strange is happening here is when you start to walk on the ground and hear an unsettling crunching beneath your feet. That's because this entire island, instead of being built of sand or volcanic rock, has been formed by the layering of millions of shells that clam fishermen have discarded over the course of decades, as well as streets that have been paved with shells and buildings made of shells and concrete. In general, there are about 460 people living there. It's connected to another shell island as well. This acts as the local cemetery. The village's residents adhere to their traditional ways, and the fishing sector is the center of the community's economy. However, because of how peculiar the location is, it has also grown to be a popular tourist spot, drawing visitors from all over the world to view it for themselves. 5. Sable Island, Nova Scotia. Sable Island is a tiny crescent-shaped sandbar in the North Atlantic Ocean that is located about 190 miles southeast of Halifax in Nova Scotia. It has an area of just 12 square miles because it is a natural path for ships to sail from the Atlantic into Canada. It was one of the first landmasses that European explorers met in the 16th century, and it is also the location of about 350 shipwrecks from various eras that perished due to hidden sandbars, dense fog, and strong currents. Since the beginning of the 1800s, this has been such an issue that the island has been home to rescue stations to assist any vessels that run into trouble. Since then, at least 3 government officials have always been stationed on the island to help with research projects and tourism, and it has been continuously populated ever since. To prevent mining on the island and in the nearby waterways, it is currently recognized as a national park. Additionally, it's peculiar in that it's home to 500 or so wild horses. After being freed on purpose for the first time in the late 1007s, the animals quickly developed self-reliance. Additionally, their presence on the island has been legally safeguarded because they are now thought to be genetically distinct. Are you thrilled with the uniqueness of these islands? Which of them sound weirdest and difficult to believe? Which would you love to visit? Kindly air your opinion through the comment section. Also, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell.